Target audience is 13 and up. Plastic Gen has some crazy plot points, one of them being a Russian team that uses guns as launchers, and one of my favorite characters in that team is named Tala. He's one of my favorite characters overall in Plastic Gen, and so today I thought it would be fun to try to make a metal fight combo that represents Wolborg. Don't worry guys, I won't spoil any of the plot points from the original series, but definitely check it out if you haven't already. You can watch the first 3 seasons for free on YouTube, and I highly recommend that you guys do. It's pretty insane. So the main gimmick with Wolborg across all of the different iterations is it has bearing tips. So there's several different versions. They're all very cool, very customizable. So the main gimmick that we'll be trying to carry over is the bearing tip. So for this combo, we're going to be doing Metal Face Heavy, Fang, Wolf, and BD-145. So unlike a lot of my other Metal Fight videos, these sorts of combos are just going to be for fun. They're not really supposed to be competitive. It's just taking parts that I think would represent Plastic Gen Bay or a character or whatever and throwing it together and just seeing how it does. I chose the Wolf wheel because Wolborg is a wolf, sort of. All of the Borg bit beasts are actually artificially created. Long story, but it's cool. It's a cool plot point. Again, watch the first season. It's peak stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it up against some stock combos and see how it does. And first up is gonna be Fang Leon, Kyoya's Beyblade. So the version that our Wolborg combo is going up against is actually the Hasbro version. So it's actually a little bit lighter than the Takara Tomy version and doesn't feature the 2 like swappable wheels that the Takara Tomy one does. So W2D is a really good stamina part, but if you can hit it up towards the tornado ridge, because the way that the tip is shaped, it'll have a tendency to sort of ride that ridge. It'll kind of spend through some of its stamina. And next up is going to be Hades Kerbex or Hell Kerbex. This is Damien's Beyblade from Metal Masters. So Defense Spike, the tip that comes on Hades Kerbex, is kind of similar to W2D in that it's flat and it's got sort of a spike in the center, but it is more prone to sort of stalling out because of how shallow that tip is. So Hades Kerbex is a really good Beyblade. It's banned in limited. Its track is also banned in limited. Overall, it's really good. It's got some good parts. It's good for standard. At least the track is. So definitely worth grabbing if you don't have one. So it looks to be pretty close. I was kind of expecting Fang to take it, but honestly, I'm not sure the Fang wheel is the best pick for this matchup, to be honest. So I'm sure I could have picked better parts, and it's really hard for me to like not optimize combos based on competitive performance. But I'm doing it. I really feel like there was a missed opportunity with Burst, considering that they did remakes of like Metal Fight and like Plastic Gen stuff. Like, why was there not a crossover? Yu-Gi-Oh's done it. Like, come on, man. Like, I want to see Tyson fight Jenga and Vault, and like, that'd be so crazy. Like, why didn't they do that? Why is that not a thing? They could have at least wrote it into the manga. Come on, man. Interference, Max. Interference, bro. That's cheating. This is my new cat, Max, guys. I found him outside and didn't have the heart to get rid of him, so named him Max. So of course he's gonna root for the American team. Yeah, that hurts. Don't touch it. You want to play with them so bad. And next up, we're going to go against Twisted Tempo, Faust's Beyblade. Again, this is one of those Beyblades that's overall really good. It's actually one of my least favorite Beyblades, and I'll tell you why. It's just because of the wheel shape. Like, it's just, to me, it's just really boring. It's just like almost a perfect circle. It's just very uninteresting to me. So obviously it's, you know, very cool in the anime, but it's just like a solid chunk of just round metal. So it does take the win here. It's a good Beyblade. It's banned in limited format. So it does take the loss here, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. And next up, we've got Big Bang Pegasus, Jenga's Beyblade. I'm pretty sure I picked like the worst 4D wheel for this. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought the Fang wheel, I thought it kind of fit. I don't know, aesthetically. It's basically why I picked it. If you guys can think of like a better pick, I almost did Blitz. I almost did like Blitz Wolf. I thought that might be cool, but I ended up not. So let me know what you guys would have picked. So yeah, overall this combo is not good. Don't use it at a tournament. It's not good. But if you guys enjoyed this sort of hypothetical what if video, you know, this sort of making Plastic Gen into Metal Fight, let me know. I'd be happy to do more of these. So I know Metal Fight content has been a little slow on my channel lately, mostly just because the channel is only 2 months old, and I pumped out like over 30 Metal Fight videos in the last 2 months, which is a lot. on top of like also doing like Plastic Gen content and stuff. And honestly, I've been working a lot, so trying not to burn out. So, but starting December 1st, my plan is to do daily uploads for all of December, hopefully. All right, bonus round. We've got Dragoon V, Tyson's Beyblade from Plastic Gen. We're going to put this up against our Metal Fight combo and see how it does. And don't worry, I don't think this is at risk to break. I've never broken a Dragoon V. I have like 5 of them, so it's okay. Don't worry about it, guys. I honestly don't think it would be hard to build a Plastic Gen combo that would beat Metal Fight. I think it'd be pretty easy to build a Spin Sealer that would beat it. The biggest thing putting Plastic Gen against Metal Fight is like a very large weight gap. So, but I think it could be done fairly easily as far as like stamina goes. This match ended up being much closer than I initially thought it would be, probably due to Dragoon being left spin. So anyway, drop a like, guys, if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment letting me know what you think of these sorts of videos, and subscribe if you haven't already. Lots of Beyblade content coming. Again, daily uploads starting on December 1st.